it's time for the top 10. These are the only trades you need to know about today, starting with number 10. Caesars Entertainment, the U.S. gambling company saddled with over $22 billion of debt, plans to sell a piece of land in Macau. This comes after a 5-year wait for government permission to build a casino in the Chinese city.
Well, number 9, Betty, is PVH Corp. In the biggest clothing industry deal announced this year, the owner of the Tommy Hilfiger brand has agreed to buy Warnaco Group in a $2.9 billion transaction. It creates a company with $8 billion in sales, and it brings all those Calvin Klein branded apparel, at least pieces, under one roof. So watch PVH shares and Warnaco.
And coming in, number 8 is Hess, the energy company's Port Reading, New Jersey refinery, and it remains closed today after Superstorm Sandy cut power to the 70,000-barrel-a-day plant. Hess also rescheduled its third-quarter earnings call to Friday after canceling on Monday because of the storm.
Well, I want to stay in oil and in energy and at your number 7, which is BP, Europe's second biggest oil company, raising its dividend as third-quarter profit beat analyst estimates. BP says net income climbed to $5.4 billion as underlying earnings from refining and marketing jumped to a record. Julie?
Well, Spirit Airlines is number 6. The low-fare airline reported third-quarter earnings today, and profit per share beating analyst estimates. Revenue did come in lower than expected, though. Spirit CEO says the airline remains on target to grow capacity 15 to 20% for the full year. Alix?
And coming in, number 5 is Garmin, the navigation device maker, announcing third-quarter profit that rose 6.7%. The company reduced costs and posted a surprise sales increase. It also raised its full-year earnings forecast by 5 cents a share to $2.90.
And at number 4 is Citigroup, one of the 4 banks being selected by platinum producer Lohnmann to manage a planned $800 million share sale. Citi also feeling the wrath of Sandy, its staff being uprooted after flooding and a loss of power, of course, from that storm.
Number 3, Betty, Electronic Arts, the video game maker, posted second-quarter profits that beat analyst estimates. Digital revenues grew 38% from 1 year ago, lifted by online sales of Madden NFL and the FIFA soccer franchises. Watch those EA shares, Jules.
Number 2 is another energy stock, Phillips 66. You got to watch this one. It's a refinery. It's reporting that third-quarter profit rose as the margin between oil costs and fuel prices widened. But we have to note as well the company's 238,000-barrel-a-day Bayway refinery in New Jersey. It had a power failure, it had some flooding, and it does remain shut down, Betty.
Okay, thank you. And at number 1 is the New York Stock Exchange, the NYSE Euronext. The exchange opening for the first time in 2 days after Hurricane Sandy forced the longest weather-related shutdown in 125 years. CEO Duncan Niederauer saying that it is operating on generator power and that cell phone and internet connections are spotty, adding that staffing is better than expected. And you can see right there on your screen, that is New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg ringing the opening bell and opening trade on the floor of the stock exchange. And by the way, Duncan Niederauer, the CEO of NYSE Euronext, was just right there next to him.